I can add and subtract decimals. The first thing that you do when you're adding decimals is that you have to line up your decimals. If you notice, this has a decimal number in the tenths and hundredths, and this one goes all the way through the thousandths. Now I'm not going to start and line up my last digit, but I'm going to line up the decimals. So I'm going to write them over here. 63 and 28 hundredths plus 13 and 834 thousandths. That's what I'm going to line up. Make sure my decimal numbers there are lined up so that I can just bring my decimal down. Now I'm going to add a 0 in that spot and add. 0 plus 4 is 4. 8 plus 3, 11. Carry my 1. I have 3 plus 8, 11 again. And 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. My answer is 77 and 114 thousandths. When subtracting, I'm going to do the same thing as I did when I'm adding. I'm lining up the decimals. So 73 and 4 tenths minus 54 and 738 thousandths. Now I'm going to make sure that when I'm doing this, I add a 0 there and a there so that I have at least a digit in every place. Now I can't take 8 from 0, so I'm going to have to regroup, and I have to go all the way over here to the 4. I'm going to borrow from that tenths, and I'm going to put a 1 there. Well, when I do that, I now need to borrow from here. I'll make that a 9 and put 10 right there. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 3 is 6. 3 minus 7 is not possible. Come over here. Borrow from the ones place, so I have some ones that I can borrow. 10, make that 13. 13 minus 7 is 6. I bring down my decimal number, my decimal point. 2 minus 4 cannot happen. I'm going to regroup again. 6, borrow from that tens place, so I added 10 there. So 12 minus 4 is 8. 6 minus 5 is 1. I have 18 and 662 thousandths. Shalia has $53.42 in her bank account. She gets $45 for her birthday. How much money does she have in all? Now, I'm going to look at my keywords in all. They're going to tell me that I'm going to add. Very good. So I have my two numbers. $53.42, and then I have $45. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the decimals. Now, 53 and 42 cents is written like that. 45. Now, where would my decimal go in this problem? It's going to go after my 45. So, I would put 45 and 0, 0. Now, I'm going to add because it said in all. I can add that up. Bring down my decimal. 8, 9. $98. Don't forget that dollar sign to make sure to go with my story problem. $98.42. You try. What is the difference between first and second place if their times are 6 and 7 tenths and 4 and 372 thousandths? Look at your keyword. Solve this problem. Make sure you line up your decimal. Put the answer to this problem on Edmodo along with an explanation of how you got it, and I will get you your grade.